It's Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. Finally, we're getting close to a possible significant severe weather outbreak and maybe even a tornado outbreak. And it looks like our area is still on track for severe weather. Today, we have a slight risk. So if you're in the slight risk, we could see some significant severe weather like large hail and damaging winds and maybe an isolated tornado or two. Same here, except for probably not as much of a tornado threat with it, but I'm mainly concerned for this area in here. The potential severe weather outbreak and the potential tornado outbreak, possibly a tornado outbreak, really starts to get going on Thursday, tomorrow. We have this big enhanced risk, so if you're in that enhanced risk, I would watch out for damaging winds, large hail, and significant damaging winds and large hail. And we actually have a tornado threat with this, and even in the slight, we have the chance for significant damaging winds and large hail to very large hail. Our area, we have a cap in place, which will make it so we don't have much storms form, if not any. But if we do have a storm form, it has the potential to become really severe with very large hail and damaging winds and a tornado threat too. Right now, the day that looks most concerning to me and the most likely to have a tornado outbreak is on Friday. This is the day 3 outlook, and they already have a slight risk. The reason why we haven't had an enhanced risk yet, I do expect we do somewhere in the slight risk, probably in our area somewhere, to have an enhanced risk. The reason why they haven't had one yet, though, is it's still very unclear of where the worst severe weather will be, the timing, and also the instability. But right now, it looks like the instability is going to be strong enough to break that cap. The cap will still be in place on Friday, but I think the instability will be strong enough to break that cap. It won't be strong enough to make a big line, which will allow of a more supercell threat, which would be more of a large hail and a tornado threat, but damaging winds still look like a very high potential for damaging winds. So if you're in this slight risk, I would watch out for possibly a severe weather outbreak and possibly a tornado outbreak too. But the biggest potential for a tornado outbreak will probably be in this area. Our area still has the potential, but right now it looks like it'll be this area. This is what the surface-based cape could look like on Thursday and Friday. Anything above 1,500, you really start to get really concerned if everything else meets up. And in this case, we have a really strong cap, but the instability is so high that I think these storms will be able to break that cap. You can see we have already, by 1 p.m., we have already cape up to 5,000, and that just gets worse. By 4 p.m., we can see cape way higher than 5,000, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some areas go above 6,000. That's way higher than 1,500, which is very concerning, but that's not even the worst day I'm most concerned for. On Friday, it slows down, and then it just picks back up again. You can see at 10 a.m., you can see we already have cape, surface-based cape at 3,000, and it just doesn't stop. It gets higher than that. By 1 p.m., it's already way above 3,000, and in this area, we already have it above 4,000, and then by 4 p.m., our area is seeing cape higher than 4,000, and that is extremely concerning for our area, but it's still uncertain. We don't exactly know what's going to happen yet, but right now, a lot of the models are signaling towards a significant severe weather outbreak in our area, but it's still uncertain. So as we get closer, we'll know more about what could actually happen. This is the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, and as you can see, we're going to see above average temperatures over here and below average temperatures over here. And I added these lines again. These lines are for after this next severe weather outbreak. What after that? This is the potential. In this pink circle, there's the potential for several more potential tornado outbreaks, and in this yellow one, we have the potential for a tornado outbreak or two, but it's not as likely. After Friday, in our area we have a severe weather threat all the way from Saturday to Wednesday, and right now the most concerning looks to be on Wednesday, and that's why I extended the yellow line to our area, because Wednesday looks like we could have another potential tornado outbreak. And that is all the weather talk I have for you today. Please subscribe to my channel and turn notifications on. That way you don't miss out on any new videos. I probably will put out another video before this next severe weather threat on Friday, and then I'll probably put out another video for the severe weather threat on Wednesday, and we could even have a severe weather threat on Saturday or Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. We just have a pretty prolonged period of a possible severe weather threat. And David Powell will be going live for the severe weather threat on Friday and possibly on Thursday for Western Kentucky. He'll be covering Western Kentucky, so don't miss out on his live stream. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next one.